so let me keep this short. The only story that I want to tell right now is how I told all these people, I told you, I told my wife that I was coming here tonight as the Reaper, and I was coming to take your soul, Aaron Anders, and put you to rest. But after that, after listening to these people, and after having that match with you, all I really want to do is have a beer with my fucking friend. Yeah!
At this point, what do you do? Do you keep fighting or do you shake hands?
Aaron Anders did not accomplish what he wanted here tonight.
No, he didn't.
And he wants none of these handshakes and respect. That's not what it was about for him tonight. I mean, we know what these two men mean to each other. But
what's going on from behind? Whoa! That's Wesley Crane!
He's supposed to be in a match with Tommy Dean.
Why is Wesley Crane attacking John Cross?
And now he wants the microphone.
And Crane, a man possessed. Crane obliterating.
I have no idea.
John Cross, I don't understand. Why is this happening?
Wesley Crane's supposed to be in the next match. Referee's asking me what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. He's attacking. We need someone to come in. There's Tommy Dean.
Tommy Dean.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, does he have a sword?
Okay. He does. Oh, okay.
Guys, we need to get someone from the commission out here. This is bad.
But there was one major lesson that I learned that I used to get to where I am today. And that is that sometimes a great leader has to sacrifice himself to get to the top.
Okay. Tommy D.
What? Tommy D. What? What did Tommy just?
What's happening?
Ring the bell. Oh, ring the bell. It's not going to stop him.
I have no understanding of what is happening right here. We saw video after video of the feelings between Tommy Dean and Wesley Crane.
I mean, Tommy Dean left Wesley Crane in the woods for dead.
What's going? We need some help in here.
We need answers.
John Cross is with a 20, 35-minute match, something like that.
There's
Aaron Anders of all people.
Is Anders back?
Wow. Okay.
Anders is back.
And he takes out Tommy Dean. Wesley Crane's out of the ring.
Have that beer.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, apparently so.
Wow.
And they're calling for Dean and Crane.
Oh,
cheer, Lord.
I'm on the bed. I'm trying to FaceTime about good friend about how great that match was. You two young first come in here and do whatever you want. Listen, I'm tired of it. I'm not talking to you on the phone. Hey, video guy, hit my guy on the phone. You got something to say? Can you throw him up on the screen for me?
What? Huh? No. No.
My name is Mick Foley, often known as the Hardcore Legend. I am a 3-time WWE champion, and in addition to that, a former WWF commissioner and a former WWE Raw general manager, which means I still possess the power to make matches. Oh, and I've been conferring with Coach Doggins after what we just recently saw, the hideous actions of Crane and Dean, seeing Anders save Cross from a hideous beatdown. Oh, Coach Doggins and I have gotten together. We've decided to make a match. Oh, for the OKX2. And not just any match either. I'm talking about a Wagoner street fight. Pitting John Cross and Aaron Anders against Wesley Crane, Tommy Dean. For one team, the Wagoner street fight at OKX2 will represent a nice day. And for the other, it will not. Who's got the guts, the stamina, what we refer to as the intestinal fortitude to prevail? Who will come out on top? Who will have a nice day?
Well, okay, I guess we're underway.
It's a Wagoner street fight. I guess Mick Foley's the law, and apparently he's friends with Coach Doggins.
I gotta fix all my stats and statistics
Well,
here.
while you do that, I'll try to take your job here, Burnham. We've got John Cross and Tommy Dean over here. We've got Aaron Anders and Wesley Crane fighting over here.
We got 2 referees out here, and again, I assume a Wagoner street fight means basically anything is legal. No countouts, no disqualifications. There must be a winner. And I do not understand how in the world, after what John Cross and Aaron Anders did to each other, how these men are standing, how they are mobile, and how they can possibly take on 2 men who have not competed tonight in the form of Wesley Crane and Tommy Dean.
Well, and as I mentioned earlier, they were supposed to have a match tonight.
They were.
That was the next match.
But something clearly happened in the interim between the time of the videos that we've seen and what's happened right here. And I don't know what it is. I know that Wesley Crane is an evil, evil man. He calls himself the self-proclaimed Satan, and I think perhaps he clearly got into the head of Tommy Dean.
Absolutely. We saw Tommy Dean just crotch John Cross on that guardrail, then chop him off. Wesley Crane's got a chair here over there in Anders.
Crane with the chair, lining Anders up.
Okay, this is
on
not good.
On the steel post.
Oh, and he missed. Thank God.
Anders. Well, we saw him utilize steel chairs very well against John Cross, and he can do the same with Crane. It was an OKX1 that Wesley Crane
just body slammed him right on the ground.
took on Malico in a Monsters Ball match, so we know that Wesley Crane can absorb a lot of punishment. And now Anders and Dean showing tremendous disrespect towards
Shades of Mick Foley with that one.
Anders. And I think Anders wants to get his hand on Dean. Well, there's a lot of fingers being thrown around here tonight. A lot of people telling each other they're number 1.
Oh, Aaron right into the ring post there.
And Aaron at the feet of Jesse Beeler.
And Tommy Dean last year, or 2 years ago at OKX1, seemed like a very aspiring up-and-comer.
Tommy Dean
has... Wait. I wondered if that's where he was going with that.
And here come the tables.
Well, an impromptu Wagoner street fight. I think we're all still at a loss for what has transpired here between Tommy Dean and
they're not satisfied with 2.
That's 2 tables. Now
Dean
pulling out
a third
table.
Guys, how many do you need?
We didn't know this was happening at all. Well, that'll cost him some spots in the top 50.
He's not wrong.
Dean and Crane now with 3 tables
It's nice
set
to see
up.
you making friends again, Burnham.
Yeah, well, hashtag Burnham ruins everything, apparently. So, Dean now up on the apron.
3 tables are out here
weakened Aaron Anders. Where's John Cross on the other side of the ring, just now barely making his way back into the ring as Dean looks to prepare perhaps to powerbomb Anders. No! John Cross to the rescue.
Oh. Wesley Crane coming and
boot
getting a
for
right hand from John Cross there.
A boot for Dean and a punch for Crane. And Cross now off the ropes, straight into the boot of, I'm so tongue-tied here, of Tommy Dean. And now.
Well, Anders going to try and fight off both men here, but guys, we cannot discount the fact of the contest that we just saw between Aaron Anders and John Cross and how much it took out of both men. I mean, Wesley Crane and Tommy Dean coming into this absolutely fresh.
Aaron Anders with bursts of energy, but now the 2-on-1 scenario is John Cross negated for the moment at least. Dean and Crane going to work on a weakened Aaron Anders. And if anybody has a desire to take out somebody who's not at the full strength, I can see Wesley Crane doing that. The man is a sick individual.
Absolutely he is. Aaron Anders, though, ever the fighter, fighting back against all odds here.
He's trying to, but I got to wonder if this 2-on-1 is too much for him. John Cross really needs to get back in this as Dean with the elbow drop to the midsection, covered by Chin, and Cross at the last second.
The Cross is hurting, you can tell. He's definitely not 100%, obviously, after that match and what he's gone through in this one so far.
Well, if he wasn't at 100% before, he certainly isn't now after those stomps by Wesley Crane.
Aaron Anders just out here on the apron. Tommy Dean coming after him again.
Listen, you talked about being able to overcome the odds. Listen, the odds are the odds for a reason.
Oh, look at that, thrusting the entire body straight into John Cross, and Aaron Anders has gone to the back.
Well, he came and saved him. Maybe that's enough.
I mean, ultimately, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes, but...
Oh, jeez. Wesley Crane just stomping John Cross right on the eye.
But this leaves John Cross a man alone.
Absolutely.
And while we know that John Cross often functions very well as a man alone, he's not going to function well after taking the punishment and abuse he did for 20 minutes from Aaron Anders. As you see right there, straight into the pin, and only 2. Somehow, only 2.
Still kicking out.
Well, I mean,
they're kind of wondering where Aaron Anders
went.
We're wondering the same thing.
Oh, they're both.
Now,
what?
okay.
Is the match just going to go?
Oh, my God.
Whoa!
Well,
that looks a little familiar.
That's a game changer.
I think that may have once belonged to Abyss, didn't it?
Yes, indeed it did.
And Anders and Abyss had some matches. And Cross over the top!
John Cross damn near into the first row.
Well,
wow.
That's why Granny Hulkster buys the front row seat.
She about got more than she bargained for in that exchange.
Be careful, John. I don't think she's licensed.
John's realizing now like he planned to use barbed wire on him.
And Cross talking him out of that. Why would you talk somebody out of using a barbed wire 2x4 in a street fight?
If you're John Cross, it's because you got a better
ladder. Okay, sure. Why not?
I don't know what else you expected.
Well, at this point, I'm not sure I know. Oh, bridge.
Tommy Dean.
Dean over the top. Dean looking. Right.
Oh, my God.
I'm not sure how Tommy Dean came out in the better position in that, but he did.
Well, just all that force from Tommy Dean from the top coming down on that ladder that Anders and Cross held. What an impact.
And now Wesley Crane has found the barbed wire.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah.
This does not end well for anyone.
No. And again, Crane and Dean back in the ring on Cross. Crane it looks like he's just blatantly choking Cross. And, what?
Ugh.
Well, there's.
Oh, I've seen Crane get spit in the face, get spit in the mouth by somebody, and then spit it back. Again, he's a man who just doesn't seem to have any personal boundaries.
No.
Someone might want to tell him we're still in a pandemic.
I'm not sure if he was licking, kissing, or biting him in that exchange.
None of those choices
None
are good.
of them are good.
No. Dean with the applied pressure from the knee in the corner.
Well, one common theme that we've seen in this match is Tommy Dean and Wesley Crane have been successfully able throughout most of this contest to isolate either Anders or Cross.
Now Aaron's got the ladder. He's back in the ring.
Going. Shades of Terry Funk.
Helicopter style. I think he just got John Cross in the head too.
Just took out his own partner.
You notice when he did that, Nick Chin hit the ground. Smart move.
And now Crane and Anders trading blows and then trading chops back and forth. Now overhand style. Crane putting Anders in the crosshairs. Look out! Oh my God!
German suplex on
And
the
that ladder did not budge. What?
John Cross has got something out of the ring.
I'm a little concerned because there's only one thing I know that tends to be covered up on a large plank of wood like that. Wow. Oh
No.
Apparently a 2x4 full of it was not enough.
Yeah, let's make an entire pallet of barbed wire. My God.
You know, I've never lived in Wagoner. I've only been here a few times, but if this is the type of street fights they have, they're a lot more vicious of a group of people than I ever realized.
I think Jesse Beeler's a little in over his head at this point.
Beeler trying to take refuge over here by the announce team.
Now they're putting
they're
barbed
putting
wire
of the tables.
on the tables.
I think perhaps this is what Jim Cornette means by a hat on a hat.
Wow.
And even Anders is questioning Cross. And Cross is like, "Yeah, I just found it. I mean, why not?"
And it was like Anders was asking John, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
And now Cross back in, fighting off both men before getting clipped from behind by Crane.
Wesley Crane showing so much aggression in this match.
Well, I mean, again, you see, Aaron Anders has been eliminated for the equation momentarily, and again going back to isolation.
And look at that! Tommy Dean hoisting his knees up to allow Crane to execute a DVD onto them. The already well-injured back of John Cross.
Very good teamwork by two guys that weren't even supposed to be partners.
You know, I'm beginning to think that perhaps all we saw on social media was a ruse.
Yeah, how long has this been in the works?
That this has got to have been in the works for them to function as well as they do together. That perhaps, maybe not from the beginning, but for quite a while, these two have been planning in dark secrets and deceiving everybody as now they go to work with the barbed wire 2x4. I think it was called Janus.
Well, whatever you want to call it, it's a bad day. And John Cross is experiencing that 100% right now.
Working over both hands of John Cross as Dean now mesmerized by the barbed wire, placing it across the chest. Cross used to call himself the Messiah, and right now he may be about to pay for all our sins with a singular move. Whoa!
I think he caught that right on the leg. At least from our perspective, but John Cross laughing, he got out of the way.
Wesley Crane just now turning around and realizing what's happened.
Referee Jesse Beeler in position there, checking on the knee of Tommy Dean, while Crane continues to work over Cross in the corner.
Well, at least now for John Cross, it's not a 2-on-1 equation.
Oh,
he caught him!
He
Caught him!
Oh, backdrop from Wesley Crane.
No! Oh my God!
Why? Oh my God. He just hit him on the head with a bag full of thumbtacks.
This is terrifying.
This is going beyond all bounds of traditional professional wrestling, obviously. And Anders about to give the devil his due.
Oh, Tommy Dean saved his partner.
Let me tell you something. He was going for the pedigree. The last time Aaron Anders used a pedigree on Wesley Crane, it did not go well for Wesley Crane.
And Tommy Dean now
trying to suplex Aaron onto the thumbtacks.
Dean over there. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, my God.
He pulled Aaron Anders right over the top with him. Now Cross.
Big boot in the corner from John Cross.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
John, don't.
Good Lord, John. Crane able to avoid that. Is Crane maybe going to go for the Goblin Driver? Crane eyeing the thumbtacks as he moves himself into position.
No.
Cross desperately trying to fight out of it. Sunset flip. No, Crane rolls through.
Just kicked him right in the face. And keep in mind, these guys could have tacks stuck in
They get everywhere.
boots.
They get everywhere. I've talked to men like Drake Gallows, like Sam Stackhouse, who utilize tacks in many of their matches, and they will find them literally weeks later still inside their gear. You can see one embedded in the back, the middle of the back of Wesley Crane's shirt.
Right between the shoulder blades.
And Crane. Oh! He was aiming for Cross. He caught Anders.
Anders pushed Cross out of the way, sacrificing himself. And he himself landed in the thumbtacks.
After all we saw Anders and Cross go through earlier, and Anders sacrificing himself for his friend.
Anders has a tack in his head. Oh, straight to the face.
Here's Tommy, though.
Tommy pulling Cross in.
Whoa, and he dumps John Cross out of the ring.
Dumping him over the top. No finesse about that. As Anders.
Again, great execution.
And Anders grabbing a handful of tacks.
Okay, that's...
As he pulls him over. Oh my God, he's putting his mouth.
He put him in his mouth.
He's shoving tacks in Tommy Dean's mouth.
This crowd doesn't even know what to think of this.
Well, this crowd doesn't? We don't. Oh, no.
Oh, the spine of Aaron Anders now.
You can see him sticking out of his elbow, out of his back, right into the thumbtacks.
Crane going to go for the cover.
Cross again having the side. Look at Tommy Dean. Tommy Dean spitting tacks out. Frog splash on Cross.
Onto the thumbtacks again.
Guys, the human body is not supposed to endure these things that we're witnessing right now.
Look at the chin trying desperately to clear some of these thumbtacks out of the way.
Nick, I think you're fighting a losing battle, buddy.
It's like trying to swallow the sea, man. There's not a lot of hope.
Can someone get the man a damn brew?
Yeah.
I think you look at us, this crowd.
Cross is throwing tacks at Tommy Dean.
Aaron Anders still has tacks sticking out of his back.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a while before he gets rid of all those.
You can see them glistening in the lights here.
And now Anders and Dean
just fighting,
battling it out in the middle of the ring. Crane trying to break in between. Cross diving over. Anders clotheslining Dean over the top, going over himself, leaving Cross and Crane in the ring.
So Burnham, you've caught a lot of matches in your career.
That's
this is
true.
still relatively new to me. What do you say in this situation?
I don't know because I'm not certain how many more
Wait,
moves I can see. Oh my God!
It's got him by
I
the
think I'm
beard.
about to say, oh my God, one more time here. The look in John Cross's eyes as he positions Anders Crane's head. Well, thank God Jesse Beeler found the broom.
I knew Jesse Beeler was good for something.
I saw John Cross wrestle one of those one time. He did a good job carrying it. But Cross now. Oh, look out! Look out, Donna! You got tax coming at you.
Well, Nick Chin, as he frantically tries to sweep these tacks away,
I mean,
we've still got
good for him, but really it's kind of a futile effort at this point still.
Have we forgot there's a barbed wire board right in front of
Given that
us?
they're inching closer and closer to it,
Please don't remind me.
and Wesley Crane sees it. Crane, as if he needed another toy to play with in that the twisted mind.
Well,
Crane trying to position himself on the top rope.
Still see tags sticking out of his back as well.
Crane with
Crane now.
evil intentions here, as usual.
Somehow, some way, Cross trying to get a base underneath him to pick Wesley Crane up. Oh, good Lord!
Guys, we got to get a medic out here or something.
I don't see movement from Cross or Crane.
We need a doctor.
Aaron Anders slowly but surely making his way back into the ring, very, very tenderly, very carefully. I'm not.
Look at Aaron Anders' hands are trembling.
And
Well, he sees the absolute wreckage beneath him now.
John Cross at least is moving his arms,
My God, Tommy Dean's back up.
but Tommy Dean.
Aaron doesn't
I
see
don't know
him.
that Anders is aware. Yeah, I don't know that Anders is aware, but he's aware now.
John Cross and Wesley Crane both seemingly moving here in that barbed wire wreckage down below.
And Tommy gonna go. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for the package pile driver instead. Just immobilizing the arms, dropping him down on his head, hooks the leg, 2, and how in the world?
It's like if we forgot for a second this is still a wrestling match.
And the back, look at the back
You
of Aaron
see-
Anders.
you see-
the blood trickling down.
You know, guys, I know all these people are here to be entertained.
This is beyond entertainment.
They bought their tickets, you know, for a spectacle, but this is sick.
And I don't know how he's doing it, but John Cross is muscling his way back into the ring.
So he's bleeding from his elbows, possibly from the tacks or that
Or the barbed wire,
wire.
who knows, but maybe both, I don't know. We still have not seen any movement from, and Dean with the crossface.
My God, there's somebody. What the?
That Crane, why did Crane's put on,
Hell.
that's Crane's, that's the way that Crane looks when he presents himself as the self-proclaimed Satan, and Crane
He's got that barbed wire.
with the crown of barbed wire wrapped around the face.
No.
Crane is going to rip John Cross's face off. Dean with the cross face, Crane with the barbed wire within the mouth, and then submission. The match is over. Thank God, the match is over.
Wesley Crane may have ripped John Cross's face off, and he might be wearing it home tonight.
Unbelievable.
I don't know what to say.
Can we get someone out here to check on them, please?
Desperately need some medical
We need
assistance
some help, but we need it right now.
for John Cross and Aaron Anders. We need somebody to get Wesley Crane and Tommy Dean out of the ring, because I'll be perfectly honest, I don't trust them right now.
We need someone to check on Aaron Anders, to check on John Cross.
Tommy and Wesley Crane need to understand that they've done enough right now. I'm not comfortable with them. Yeah, great job, guys. Congratulations, you picked up a win, but
At what cost? Clearly, the cost for Tommy Dean was his soul. He sold his soul to the devil.
I mean, look at the ring.
Cross and Anders have not moved.
It's a car wreck right now. Thumbtacks, barbed wire.
There's going to need to be a severe amount of work put in here to clean this match up, this ring up, because we're really only halfway through, fans. And wow, I just am amazed by what I see and what we've seen here.
Tommy Dean, you see what he thinks of all of this.
Unbelievable. I mean, I know they're trying to clean up here, but we got two guys in the ring that need some help. They need some help badly.
Well, fans, we're gonna get this cleaned up. We're gonna get some assistance for John Cross and Aaron Anders. We're gonna take a little break, and we will be back.
They seem to be okay
with more action. Somehow, in some way, those two are up, but they may never be the same again.
I don't know how they could be. Unbelievable.